video, we'll be talking about the Week 14 Power Rankings. Alright, so at number 10, we got the Baltimore Ravens. They lost to the Steelers. They didn't deserve to be the number 1 seed. They suck. They're not. I mean, they're at number 10, but gosh. The only reason they're here is because they're still the number 1 team in their division, but gosh. When they, I don't know what, the offense it's not that good. I know they're at number 10, but they're just not that good. Right now, earlier on, they were getting wins, but they're too inconsistent is what I'm meaning to say. They're not that good, but they're very inconsistent. Alright, what else do I have to say? Number 9. The Tennessee Titans, they're on their bye week. No, last week they were on their bye week. The week before, they got blown out by the Patriots. They're still, I think, the second or third seed in the AFC. I don't know which one. So they're still, and they're just off a 2-game skid and have a lot of injuries. Once Julio Jones and A.J. Brown come back, I think the offense will rejuvenate. And Derrick Henry being gone is a tough loss too. But once injured players start coming back, this team will start coming back to form. Let's go to number 8. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, I didn't do a video last week. My bad. But I had them number 5, but they got blown out by the Chargers. Jeez. I don't get it. One week they blow out the Steelers. Next week they get blown out by the Chargers. It looked like they could have came back, but then they didn't score any points in the second half. I think. I didn't watch it. All I know is I watched, the first, where the Chargers were just blowing them out. Bengals, I think, will probably make it in as a 6 or 7 seed, but gosh. They need to be ready for... Are they on a bye? I don't know who they're playing. All I know is I think they're a little bit too inconsistent. Not as inconsistent as some of the other teams, but let's go to number 7. The Buffalo Bills. My gosh, Buffalo. Your team sucks. Your team doesn't... It is not... It's... Josh Allen's your best rusher and your best, of course he's the best passer since he's QB. He's the best running rusher on the team. He has the most yards 3 weeks in a row. What are you going to do? Your offense is so one-dimensional that Josh Allen's your only piece. That's the reason the ball isn't moving downfield. When you zone in on the pass, they're screwed. With Bill Belichick, you're not going to get away with that, and that's the reality. With him, he'll go into weaknesses. In the defense, Mac Jones passed 3 fucking times and you still lost. You guys are pathetic. I'm sorry. I don't blame this on Josh Allen. I blame it on the lack of a running game at all. What are they doing? Gosh. That loss was terrible. Let's go to... Even though it was by 3, it was terrible. I know there were wins, so the passing attack wasn't that good. But they can't adapt. If they can't pass, it's game over. I understand, but, they cannot run the ball if their life depends on it. I know you can't go one or the other, but they can't split it. They have to go pass heavy, and they couldn't do that. When you're in the wind, you're screwed, and I think that's a reality. Let's go to number 6. The Chargers. Well, they lost to the Broncos a week ago, and then blew out the Bengals. Why is every team getting blown out the next week blowing teams out? I don't understand it. This league is so inconsistent this year. The Chargers, Justin Herbert, is the most efficient quarterback this year. In my opinion, the best AFC quarterback this year. Not the best quarterback this year, but in the best, in the top 3. But Justin Herbert's playing great. The offense is playing great. The Chargers almost choked again. They're all playing great. That last game was great. I didn't watch the game before. They're playing good football. Let's go to number 5. This is where we start going to the more consistent teams. Actually, no, that's a lie. Yeah, maybe number 4, actually. Number 5, we got the Los Angeles Rams. Stafford's back. They blew out the Jaguars. Had the worst record than the Lions in November, but who cares? They're back. They're still the 5th seed, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, the week before they played not an okay game against the Packers, and now they played a great game against the Jaguars, blew them out, which is expected. But they're number 5. They're inconsistent too. But I think they're gonna make it in as a 5th seed and could do some damage. Let's go to number 4. the Tampa Bay Buccaneers blowing out the Falcons. Tom Brady having a great game, putting up over 350 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. I don't know. Is it 3, 4? I don't care. Having a great game. The week before he didn't pass that much, but this week having a great, probably the best game of the season. First or something. Great game of the season. Is in the MVP conversation. And I agree with that. I don't think, in my opinion, I think he is in the MVP conversation. I agree with that, but I don't think he should be the front runner. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking about that, but okay. The defense is doing great. The offense is clicking. AB being suspended. They were undefeated with him, but it seems like they're fine without him. You have 2 all-pro wide receivers other than him, so you're fine. Let's go to number 3. The New England Patriots. Wow. I am impressed. You did nothing. You ran the ball. They passed Mac Jones, is the first quarterback in NFL history to win a game with 2 pass completions. He did nothing. He's like, there's this joke. He's like the person that does nothing on a project and gets an A. I'm not saying that's his fault. It was a plan. He went 2 for 3 for 13 yards. Gosh dang, Mac. What a great game by him. Having an over 100 passer rating. Obviously, I'm just kidding. Great game by the rushing attack. Great game by the defense. Bill Belichick is the number 1 reason why this team's going back. His coaching is genius. One of the greatest coaches of all time. And you can't even deny that. Could be the greatest. Let's go to number 2. Gosh damn it. They're the number 1 seed again. The Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray only passed like 19 times. He was pretty efficient, though. 2 touchdowns, no picks, like 129 yards. I think 119, I don't remember. He's very efficient, but it's his first game back in a month and a half, so it made sense. JC scoring another touchdown. Good for James. Has like 12 already. The defense playing good. They did good against the Bears. I don't know what else I have to say. Great team, second best in the NFC. You probably know number 1 is. The Green Bay Packers, the best team in the league in my opinion, have the best quarterback in the league, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, really? I think that's the reason why they're the best. I know they have Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, and 3 of the Pro Bowlers are out. There's 3 Pro Bowlers. No, there's 3 All-Pro. No, there's 3 Pro Bowlers. I don't know if it's All-Pro or Pro Bowlers expected to come back. Jair Alexander, David Bakhtiari, and someone else. I can't forget. Is it... What's his name? Is it Rashad Gary? I don't know. I kind of forget. If it's Rashad Gary, then that's who I'm thinking about. But they are the number 1 best team in the league. And you can't even deny with me. Okay, maybe you could with the Cardinals or the Patriots. The only 2 others are Cardinals or Patriots. The Packers are the best. Coming off a bye, Aaron Rodgers is the MVP front runner in my opinion. Justin Herbert 2, then probably Tom Brady at 3. Okay, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Actually, no, I take that back. My MVP front runner is to me, TJ Watt, number 1. Dude, he has 16 sacks. He's going to break the record. 4 forced fumbles. He's a beast. And he missed 2 games this year so far. He is the best player in the league. If he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, I'm done. No, I don't think I think Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, is the most impactful. TJ Watt 2. Justin Herbert 3. 4 Cooper Kupp, then 5 Tom Brady. But hope you all enjoyed the video. Peace out. Bye.